Episode 1. The silence in the scriptorium sound of a gentle, flowing stream, which slowly fades into the soft, rhythmic sound of a brush on paper. A single, haunting guzheng note plays and hangs in the air. In the heart of the modern world, hidden behind a door that looked like any other, lay the celestial scriptorium. It was a place of silence, of dust, and of secrets older than empires. The only sounds were the whisper of a breeze through ancient rafters and the soft scratch of a brush on parchment. Within a canyon of towering shelves, Lin Chenyu worked. Her hand moved with a steady rhythm, restoring a text so old its pages felt like butterfly wings. She was the scriptorium's best archivist, a young woman with eyes the color of dark amber and a mind that remembered everything. But her true gift was one she hid from the world. She didn't just read the texts. She felt the echoes of intention left upon them. Her hand paused mid-stroke. The texture of the silence had changed. The usual dry, papery hum was broken. A discordant note, a feeling of cold, sharp panic, seeped from the direction of Master Shen's private study. It wasn't a sound, but a sensation, like a sudden winter draft. Her footsteps were quiet on the polished wood floor as she moved towards the study, a sense of dread coiling in her stomach. She pushed open the sliding paper door. The room was pristine, neat, ordered, and in the center of it all, Master Shen lay on a reed mat, his face unnaturally peaceful. An empty vial of medicinal wine sat beside his outstretched hand. A single sheet of paper, filled with elegant, flawless calligraphy, was weighted down by a heavy jade inkstone. But Lin Chenyu felt the air around the body vibrate. It was a silent scream, a violent echo of betrayal that clawed at her senses. Swallowing hard, she knelt. Her fingers, trembling slightly, reached out and brushed the back of Master Shen's cold hand. The world dissolved. A slick, cold feeling of oil, the echo of a lie smeared across her mind. Then a piercing golden image burned behind her eyes, the symbol of a coiling dragon, the logo of the powerful Jade Dragon Enterprises. And finally, a single clear thought echo, Master Shen's last. The phoenix must not wake. She snatched her hand back, gasping, the phantom sensations clinging to her. This was murder. That night, in her small apartment above a quiet tea shop, she could not sleep. The cold feeling of deceit and the burning dragon symbol haunted her. Seeking calm, she sat on her meditation cushion, focusing on her breath, trying to quiet the screaming echoes in her mind. She focused so deeply that the world around her began to soften. The sound of distant traffic faded, and then something new happened. Her awareness drifted. It slipped through the walls of her apartment like mist. She was floating, a ghost, in her own building. She passed through the floor and into the tea shop below. It was dark and empty. Then, drawn by the low murmur of a voice, she drifted towards the office at the back. The shop's gruff elderly owner, a man she knew only as Lao Chen, was on the phone. His voice, usually a dry rasp, was sharp with tension. The Shen problem is handled. The phoenix remains asleep. Continue the extraction at the dragon's tail mine. A pause. Lin Xinyu's disembodied spirit focused on a large, ornate portrait hanging on the wall behind the desk. It was a modern painting of a handsome, severe-faced man in an expensive suit. Jin Long, the CEO of Jade Dragon Enterprises. As Lao Chen listened to the reply on the phone, a strange thing happened. The eyes in the portrait seemed to shift, their painted gaze moving, focusing directly on her. A jolt of pure ice shot through her. She was seen, a spirit was violently snapped back into her body. She gasped, finding herself on the floor of her apartment, her heart hammering against her ribs. The transition was so brutal, it left her dizzy and disoriented, and that's when she heard it. A soft creak from her apartment door, but it was already open. Standing in the doorway, holding a steaming cup of tea that smelled of ginger and chrysanthemum, was Lao Chen. His old, weathered face was grim. His eyes, usually half hidden in a web of wrinkles, were sharp and knowing. He stepped inside, not waiting for an invitation. He placed the cup on the low table before her. His voice was low, like stones grinding together. "The echo you felt today in the scriptorium," he said, his gaze unwavering. "It has been silent for 100 years. They will be coming for you now." He gestured to the tea. "Drink this. We have no time."